Most sequels suck. Balls. Most sequels suck balls. And it's something that I'm not happy about. No one wants to watch their favorite franchise die in the hands of someone who doesn't care about it. It's like being stuck at a job that you used to love, but you slowly learn to hate over the years, after realizing you're not special, and in fact, subpar on the whole. With my pending mental breakdown, one of the few things I have to look forward to in my life, it is an absolute joy when a game bucks the trend and the sequel becomes better than the one before it. Hello, my name is Jonathan Rosenblum, head game critic at Tibbs TV, and today I have the absolute pleasure of introducing Monster Hunter Rise for the Nintendo Switch. I believe that some of the best games ever cater to the darkest desires of the players, whether it be having a big-tittied goth GF, a healthy relationship with one's father, or, in the case of Monster Hunter, the ability to hunt dragons with a giant saxophone. The problem with the early games in the series is that they were built around gathering potions more than hunting monsters. And if you're thinking to yourself, hey, that sounds like a really boring game, you would be right. And this is an issue that you can find across a lot of Japanese developers. See, in Japan, they have this design philosophy that for some reason they think they know better than the players. Now, again, if you're sitting over there thinking that that sounds like really bad game design,
you're right again. You're right.
A similar story happened to a teacher in the Florida area.
After a terrible fiscal year in 2013, Japanese developer Capcom said, fuck tradition, let's get this bread, and give the players what they wanted. Later that year, they would go on to begin development on the sexy RE engine, an engine that they would then go on to reboot nearly all of their classic franchises, with amazing games that pay homage to the original while trying entirely new things. Games like Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Devil May Cry 5, and in the case of Monster Hunter World. They implemented a new tracking system, took out the loading screens in between map zones, all while keeping some of the best features from the original games, like, the talking cats. Monster Hunter World was a smash hit, and personally, I loved it. So I was a bit concerned when I heard that the sequel would be coming out exclusively for the Nintendo Switch, a console that has the computing power of a TI-83 that was dropped in the toilet post-Swirly. But Rise is amazing. They kept up the theme of streamlining hunting by adding in a dog companion that you can ride to make hunting down monsters even faster. That dog can fight with metal boomerangs and kunai, because after all, this game is made in Japan. They also did one of the only surefire ways a game developer can ensure that the sequel is better than the original, and added in a goddamn grappling hook. Titanfall 2 is better than COD because it has a grappling hook in it. Uncharted 4 is better than Uncharted 3 solely because it has a grappling hook in it. And Sekiro is the best Souls-like game. Why? Well, because it implemented a stagger system that made defensive options playable, had the most straightforward story, and, of course, because it has a motherfucking grappling hook in it. In the case of Monster Hunter Rise's grappling hook, it adds a whole new level of verticality to the hunts, and makes traversing the map even easier. All of these things combined pushes the player further away from the tedious bullshit that should be left out of games entirely. And this streamlining is in addition to the amazing core gameplay loop of the series, which is hunting down giant monsters, killing them, taking their corpses and turning them into bitchin' weapons and armor, and then hunting down even larger monsters. So if you're stuck at your day job, feeling weak and small, and you want to take out that rage on something innocent yet larger than you, Monster Hunter Rise is the perfect game for you. With the Game Standard here at Tibbs TV, I'm Jonathan Rosenblum.